Hey, welcome back everyone. This is the 21st video of Power Pages learning series. If you are new to this learning challenge, just wanted to give a quick introduction. This is a new initiative I took this new year, where my objective is to cover all the topics of the Power Pages from basics to advanced. And if I just wanted to give a quick recap of what the topics that we have covered till now as part of this challenge. We have covered all the fundamental topics like what is Power Pages, component licensing, and we have done a lot of designing stuff as well. How to design the home page and what is Liquid Template Code, how to manage the content snippet, some information about the basic components like forms, list, multi-step forms, and all. We try to customize the portal as well in this 30 days learning challenge by using JavaScript, Liquid Template Code, and the custom styling as well to extend the portal look and feel. Some integration stuff we also discussed like SharePoint, Power Apps, Chatbot, Power BI. And my last session, I discussed about the portal web API as well to perform the CRUD operations in the Dataverse. So if you haven't watched all this video, I would recommend to watch all this video. I'm going to provide the link in the description box as well. Today our main topic is to discuss about the header and the footer in the Power Pages. I've seen there are a lot of folks was requesting me to have a session on the header and footer because that is one of the most common requirement in the live project these days that every customer wants to customize their header and the footer as per their and as per their business need, and they want to match it with their existing website. So we often struggle to customize the header and the footer. And one of the most common challenge that the portal developers are facing in terms of footer is it doesn't stick in the bottom actually. So when you zoom in or zoom out, or when you reduce the page size, it automatically comes on the top, so it doesn't align properly, right? So that is the one of the most common question I have seen asked on the portal community. Okay, so today you're gonna answer you get the answer of all these questions, how to customize the header and the footer. Okay, but before the going to design the header and footer, I just wanted to give a quick introduction about the header and the footer, that how you can design it. Because in the most of the portal components, when you are go to the designing, for example, if you are designing the home page or the header, footer, whatever components you are customizing or you are designing actually, it is actually dependent on the other components as well. So you need to have the proper understandings of other components as well. So you should not it's not like that your customer is demanding like customize the header, customize the footer, customize the home page, and you just jump into the JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. So you have to use those. There is no doubt about it. But along with that, you have to use the out of box components of the portal as well, right? So if you are using those components in the right manner, along with the HTML, CSS, scripting, and the Liquid, then only you will be able to design the scalable portal. All right. So if I talk about the customizing header and the footer in the Power Pages, so in the header, if you have to customize the header, basically there are two parts of it. The first part is basically consist of content snippet, and the second part is basically consist of web link set. Okay, so before start designing your header, you should understand the necessity of this component, that what content snippet does and what the web link set capabilities is. Okay, so for example, if you have to customize the logo, or you have to change the company title, or whatever information you want to display it, where I have put the logo called Power Guide. So it might be something else as per your business need. If you are creating portal for your client, they might have some other information they want to display it. Might be they have some other logo, or they have some company title. So anything like that, they want to show some sort of hamburger icons, and on click of that, they want to show some flyout icons. So it depends on the client requirement. So you have to manage that section using the content snippet. I'm going to show that as well. And in the right panel, if you see it, there is a toolbar menu option. And this can be customized using the web link set. Okay, so these all the links come out from the web link set. So you don't need to hard code these web links, or the action that you want to perform it on the click of this link. You have to manage these links using web link set. Okay, now there could be multiple questions here. Can I show this links in the right side and logo on the sorry, the links in the left side and this logo on the right side? So yes, it is possible because we have the header templates available. Okay, so if you have to customize anything related to the header, you have to go to the header web template. Okay, so these two components are basically decide that what you want to display on the header, but how your header will look like. The look and feel of the header is basically decided by the header web template. Okay, so basically you are managing three components here in order to design the, or in order to customize the header. The first is content snippet that comes that actually store your logo, your company title and all. Web link set that actually stores your links. And the third thing is the header template. So that template actually decides the look and feel of it and the placement of it. Okay, whether you want to align it left side on the right side. So all these things. Okay, now, if we want to customize the header, or if I want to change my header in this way, okay, so I have already discussed about that. So in today's session, I'm not going to dive deep into it, that how you can customize this menu and how you can create such kind of toolbar in the left navigation, because I've already discussed that in the web link set. So if you haven't watched that video, I would recommend that go and watch that video where I've discussed about the web link set. Okay, in that video, I discussed about how you can convert your horizontal top navigation menu bar into the left navigation bar. Okay. So here also, if I have completely customized my header, because I have seen, a lot of website, the customer is basically showing their toolbar menu option in the left bar. Okay, so you can do it in the right side as well. So not a problem. The navigation, the alignment is totally up to you. I'm just saying it to you. Okay, it's not that anything is static or anything is stick in the portal. You can anyways change it, whether you want to place it in the left side or in the right side. It's totally up to you. It depends on what kind of CSS you are applying it. Okay, but the only thing is that what information you are displaying, that is the most important thing. Alignment is not a big deal. I think that can be managed using CSS, but the content that you are displaying on the header is basically depends on what components are using, how effectively you are using those components. So here, if I have customized this toolbar in the left panel, my content snippet and web link set playing a very big role here. Okay, because I'm keeping all my code in the content snippet, and whatever links I'm showing here is coming out from the web link site. All right. So this is how you can customize your header. Now, if I talk about the footer, there is a lot of questions about the footer, that how I can customize the footer and how I can make that looking as per my company websites and all. So here also the thing is same, because most of the time I have seen on the website, there are mostly two or three types of information on the footer. The first is your copyright information. Okay, so that we can keep it in the content snippet, because I have discussed in my content snippet session that all sort of text messages or content that you're going to display it on the portal pages, you should always go with the content snippet. Okay. So if you have to display any sort of copyright information or any static text or the content that you are displaying on the footer, you can keep it in the content snippet. Okay. And if you have to display any sort of links, because sometimes I have seen most of the customer shows a lot of links on the footer, like contact us, support us, and some other information about their company, like newsletter, subscription for the newsletter. These kind of things they usually show it. So these links we can keep it in the web link set. Okay, so no matter whether you are designing a footer or you are designing a header or you are designing a page, if you have to show the links or the menus, then definitely you should choose the web link set. Or if you are choosing the content snippet, sorry, if you are storing any sort of content, then definitely you need to choose the content snippet. All right. Perfect. So let's get started and check in the live portal that how we can configure that and how our configuration look like. Okay, so let me head over to the Power Pages site. All right, so I'm on the Power Apps Maker portals. So this is my starting point if I have to customize anything related to the portal. So let me talk about the header first because I've already discussed about the header, but just wanted to give a quick introduction. So let's say this is my home page, and I just wanted to so this is the header actually. Okay, so right now the header uh, is basically editable, and you can open it in the VS Code as well. So if I click here, edit it, and open in the Visual Studio Code, it opens the HTML page and it opens actually the content or the liquid template code that is being used to design that header template. So I told you like alignment, the placement of your content, everything should be managed using header template. So I'm not going to discuss about that how to write the HTML, CSS and all. But the interesting fact is that how this logo is coming and how this kind of logo is coming here and how can I dynamically retrieve the web links on the portal if I have to customize that. So for that purpose, if I head over to the portal management tab and click on the content snippet and search for the mobile header. So this is the header that you have to use it if you have to customize anything in this particular section. So this left panel section is basically manageable using this content snippet. So if you can see here, the logo is basically coming from this image. Okay. And as I told you, like I have customized my header. So I just, shown this hamburger icon, and on click of that, I'm retrieving all the web links and show it in the left panel. Okay. So how did I do that? For that, actually, I have written some of the HTML code here, okay, and some CSS property. But the main thing is that, I'm using this line of code, the liquid template code that is basically used to retrieve the web links. Okay, I've already discussed that, but I'm still, explaining it that because it's header and footer customizing session. So I'm just giving a quick introduction in this session as well. So this is the code you have to use it if you have to retrieve the links of a particular web link set. Okay, so here I'm using the default web link set. So whatever links I'm creating within that default web link set, it is actually automatically retrieving that. So default is my web link set, and as I told you, the web link set is basically the collection of web links. Okay, so once I get this web link, I'm just using for loop to looping through all the child links of that. And one of the major advantage of using custom code or retrieving the web links using this liquid template code is that any level of nesting is possible. Okay, because as I told you, like the outer box or the default menu or the toolbar can do the nesting only at the one level because the child of child link is not possible. But using custom code, you can do any level of nesting. Okay, so this default web link set I'm using, and if I head over to the web link set here, I can show it that to you as well, that how my web link sets default look like. So under the default web link set, I have these links available: home, publish event, and so this is the parent link, and under which we have 4 links here, as you can see it on the portal here. So if I just refresh it, so you can see here 3 parent links, and under this parent link, I have 4 child links here. So if I click here, you can see the same options over here. So the beauty of this code is that I'm not hard coding any links in my custom code or in my custom navigation menu. I'm dynamically retrieving it from this web link set called default and looping through all the links and displaying it on the Power Pages site using simple liquid template code, HTML and the CSS. Okay. Now, this is just a simple example. You may have the requirement like I don't want to show this hamburger icon. I want to display this navigation option or the toolbar option in the right panel. So that is also possible. Okay, so in that case, you have to use this header template. Okay, and this header template you have to manage. Uh, for example, like here, this editable header. Sorry, this mobile header is basically placed here. That's why this particular line of code is actually applying in the left panel. But if you just head over to the header.html, you can place this code as per your business need. You can apply the CSS to the right panel, and since it is written in the beginning of the code, and it is showing in the left side, so you can just cut this particular code and can paste it after the navigation. Sorry, the menu navigation. Code is written. Okay, so by doing that you can just place this particular snippet to the right side, and you can shift this complete web link set to the left side as well. So it's completely up to you. You have to just play around with the CSS. Okay, but how you have to deal with the components, that you need to understand. So that is all about the header web template. Now if I come to the footer template, so let me go down and click on my footer and click on edit code. All right, now in order to design this footer web template, again, I have used the same concept. So now you can see here, because footer is basically consist of a lot of links. So if you can just check my footer, on my footer, there are a couple of header links are there. Okay, some of the headers are there. And under these headers, we have a lot of links are there. See, okay, so what I've done is in my code, you will not see any hard-coded links here. Okay, so what I've done is I have used the footer web links here. So if I head over to my footer web link here, so this is the footer web link. So when you install the portal, you will default get that footer web link. But by default, it doesn't have any links. But what I've done is I have created a lot of links here. So all the header links like personal blog, upcoming events, my speaking achievements, interview tips, and contact me. So these all the header links I have created as a parent link. And under that, so for example, for the personal blog is a parent link, and under that I have created 4 child links. Okay. So if I open the personal blog here, and under that, I have created 4 child links. So if I go to the related tab under the child links, you can see all the 4 child links are created. So that you can see on the portal as well. And the same activity I have done it for the other the links as well. All right. Now in the contact me, you see some of the icons also stored. So there are a couple of ways how you can display the icons. So some of the icons you can get it from the Font Awesome website. So Awesome is basically is an external library of the website from where you can simply use the icons. Okay, for all the social media icons, and there are thousands of icons are there. You can just simply use them directly without storing the images in your repository or in the database. Okay, so how I am displaying this? So if you can just head over the footer template. So this is simply I am just checking whether the footer web template is there. If the footer web template is there, I'm just looping it through. So for loop is there. So I'm just looping it through and retrieving all the links of that footer. Okay, and here I'm just checking it if the name of the sublink is either YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, or the Twitter. If any of this link name is this, then I'm adding an additional, anchor tag. Okay, and the anchor tag class name is basically this. Okay, because if you have to display the Facebook font or some icon, then the class should be written in this way. So if I open the notepad, okay, probably. All right, let me show it here only. So if I just go down, okay, here. So if I have to, use the Facebook icon, just I will replace this with this, okay? So if I use this class under my anchor tag, this will display the Facebook in the square format. And same goes with the LinkedIn and same goes with the Twitter. So I just need to use this. But since I have to dynamically retrieve it based on the link, okay? So what I've done is, since I'm already retrieving the name of the link here, so I'm just using the anchor tag in the class. I'm just using a sublink name here and in the down cases because it is basically convert your letters into the lower cases. All right. But here you can see the name of the link in Facebook, but here it will replace it to the lower case so that it will automatically, show the icons just before the link name. Okay. But for the rest of the links that you can see it here, the rest of the links, I don't want to show any icons. So there is else tag is also there. So if it is a social media link, then append this icon, a font or some icon. If it is not, then simply showing the link name. So that's why for these social media icons, social media links, I'm displaying the icons here. And for the normal links, I'm not showing any icon. So this is about how I'm displaying the link. So you can also utilize the same, option to display the links on the footer. Okay, so I'm showing the copyright message as well along with my website name. So this, since this is a static content or the text message, so I'm using the content snippet for that. So if you go to the footer template here, and if I just go down, and if you can see here, I have using a span editable snippets footer. So if I head over to the snippet and search the footer, you can find the same text over there. So if I open the footer, and here the HTML is written Colorpit Power Guide copyright message. Okay. And here I'm using why I'm using the liquid tag here, because I don't want to manually change this year that is being written on the content snippet here. So this 2023 is basically dynamically retrieving based on the current year. So I'm not using it as a hard code. Otherwise, I have to every year I have to go to the content snippet and change it manually. All right. So here it is. So this is the way how you can simply customize your header, your footer, and 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 some of the script, some of the basic CSS I have written here. So if you can see here, I'm not going to explain the CSS, what is CSS I have written, but you can use the same CSS so that your footer will be stick to the bottom of your pages. Because if you now see my footer, if I just zoom in or zoom out, it doesn't come in the top actually. So if you can see here, or especially on the sign in page, if I just signing in out, mostly, when you sign out the page, your footer automatically comes on the top, right? And it spoil your complete portal page UI. So now you can see here is stick with my, the bottom of the Power Pages site. So no matter I'm reducing the page size or, increasing the page size, it will always be stick with that. And it's a responsive as well. Okay. So I'm going to share this, the footer HTML code in my GitHub repository as well. So if you just wanted to try it out, you can also try it in your portal instance as well. But the objective of this session is not to teach you how to write the CSS, how to write the script, how to write the HTML. Obviously, in order to design the header, footer, or any of the pages of the portal, you need to have a good knowledge of HTML, CSS, and the scripting. But along with that, you should always understand like how to effectively use the portal components. No matter whether you are customizing the page, what you always have to consider that you have to use the out of box components of the portal. If you are using links, if you are using any menu web links, then you should always use the web link set, site markers. If you are using any key value pair or enabling disabling settings, then you should always choose the site settings. If you are using any static content or any code component, then you should always use the content snippet. Okay, so this is the way how you can make your portal more smarter and more scalable. All right, so I hope you like this video. If you have any questions, if you are have any challenge related to customizing your header and the footer, please drop me a comment, because you may came across some other requirements from your client based on based on their existing website experiences. So if you have any specific requirement, just let me know. I would try to connect with you, and I'll try to sort the answers. Okay. So thank you so much, and we'll meet you in the next video. Bye bye.